Please welcome to the studio the first artist to be launched this season, Cassiøpeia!
Hi.
Okay, so CTV's the launch, obviously, every single Wednesday night at Cassiøpeia. What was interesting about you is you walk in and you could see it on Ryan Tedder's face, you could see it on Mary May's face, you could see it on Scott Borchetta's face. By the way, Scott's also here too. I should probably
hi, Scott.
too. Oh yeah, by the way, Scott Borchetta, you know. But we want to talk to you about that moment, that first moment you walk in and those three people are staring at you. They have huge resumes, they have tons of talent behind them, and you're gonna sing a Ryan Tedder song. How did that feel? Was that intimidating?
It wasn't actually intimidating. It was actually quite prepared for it. Like when I walked in there, I was so excited, but I knew how to control it and get into performance mode. But being able to sing in front of them face to face, it was an honor. And I can just remember thinking back at that moment, that really happened.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Absolutely. Scott, what was your first impression of Cassiøpeia?
Artist. When she hit the stage, it's like, okay, there's something really developed already here. And for the construct of the launch, I'm always looking for that, because really it's taking that artist who's ready for this big opportunity. And as soon as she started singing, I'm always looking for that voice that has that individuality. It's like, all right, this is really interesting. Then she says, I'm only 16. And by the way, she's turned 17.
That's right. Which is amazing. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
We would sing it for you, but we don't have the rights to have it.
It'd be awful. It'd be awful. Yeah.
Scott, what would you compare, and I this is sort of an unfair question, so if knows the answer, then knows the answer, but is there an artist in your career that you came across at a young age, you instantly knew artist? Like there must be someone else that you could sort of not compare, but say, sure, I also instantly knew this person.
Well, we've been fortunate because there have been a good handful of them. Obviously, Taylor was that way. The band Perry, the first time I met the three of them, it's like, all right, lock the door, we're signing this. Florida Georgia Line, Thomas Rhett. So there's something about them that you sense when you meet them. It's like, all right, there's something really special and really interesting and individual about them.
How would you describe Cassiøpeia to someone that's never heard her?
You know, when she was talking about her influences, first off she comes and says Vance Joy and a couple others, and then she said David Bowie. And that one just stuck with me immediately because, you know, Ziggy Stardust, that whole thing, obviously it's easy to say, hard to do. And when she started singing and had all that kind of indie alternative vibe, but a real pop sensibility, those were the things that stuck with me, you know, in the first 10 minutes.
So Cassiøpeia, you just turned 17 today. You've been thrust into adult life, it would seem. Is that intimidating for you?
Not necessarily. I have been preparing this for quite a while, actually, so I feel very ready for this, and I'm actually really excited and I'm ready to work hard.
God, I wish I was focused on anything at 16.
I know, right?
Yeah,
like anything at all.
Or 26. That'd be great too.
Just to kind of jump on the birthday question. I mean, obviously you're a busy gal today. You're going to be celebrating through running around all day. But are you going to take a moment and kind of celebrate by yourself? If so, what are you going to do? You know, grab a meal if you can, or how are you going to celebrate your big day after all of this incredible, you know, incredible press? Yeah.
Well, actually, normally I actually have this little birthday tradition that I've started about maybe 2-3 years ago, and it's normally I just at the end of the day, right before 12 o'clock, 3 minutes, I listen to a specific song, and it's actually a K-pop song, and it's called Happy Birthday, and it's by a solo artist from Jonghyun from SHINee, and it's actually it's a 3-minute song, and I play it 3 minutes before 12 midnight, and right at the end of the song, that's when it switches to February 1st. And yeah, that's what I normally do at the end of the day. I just sit at the end of the day and just reflect on what happened. So
what an incredible
Again,
yeah,
so
everything you say,
she's got a plan for her birthday.
I need some of your energy. You're fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the song. First off, if you didn't catch the episode last night, you got to go back and watch it on CTV app, because what blew me away was Ryan Tedder in the studio. And I wouldn't want to be in the studio as an artist with Ryan Tedder, because he'll record you and then he's like, nope, that was weird, do it again. No, oh, I like that one. Okay, I like that word. Like he's so fast. And really you're doing this in a couple of days, right? Like this isn't a very long recording session. You know, most people get
it's 2 90-minute sessions.
That's it?
That's it.
That's unbelievable. Yeah. So in that setting, again, I know that you said last night that you weren't intimidated. I gotta ask, how?
Well, honestly, I'm pretty confident in myself, but not in a cocky type of way. It's just that I know my artistry and my abilities, but I'm so open to learning and growing because it's Ryan Tedder. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's Ryan Tedder.
Written some hits.
Right? Yeah, just hits. Like, he's written so many songs, and it was an honor to be in there. So I was taking every moment and absorbing everything into it. And Ryan, he's a perfectionist, and he will say, okay, do it again. Even if it's a good take, he wants to know if it can get, well, better, like I must say. But like, even if it's a fantastic take, he wants to know if maybe you can do it one more time to get that special something.
And Scott, there was a great question great story you told last night. I wanted you to repeat it, just how you got Ryan Tedder involved and then that song, because it was going to be a different song, was it not?
Yeah. Ryan was the first big producer I went after for season 1, because I thought if Ryan gets the construct of this, then I can go and get everybody else. And so Ryan bought into the whole concept of the launch from day one. So it was an easy yes to come back. So there was another song that he had written with his team that we had, that was the featured song. And he called me, he was either in Dubai or Japan, I don't remember which. And he goes, yeah, I can beat that. Tell me exactly what we got. I said, well, it's gonna be all females. And you know, the way it's leaning pop, I said, what would you produce on Halsey? He goes, got it. And so 48 hours later, I had the demo for Better.
Wow.
And so he's just so on point. He suffers no fools. He wastes no time. And that's why it's so much fun to be in the studio with him. It's really black and white. It's like, yes, no, no middle ground.
Beauty.
And that's how we can do it in 48 hours.
No settling. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to play your song. Your song, Cassiopeia.
Your song.
So
Yeah.
First off, how does it feel to say your song? And second, how would you describe it?
Well, Better, it's an incredible song, and I'm very honored to have Ryan's name on it, on top of having a featuring of Boi-1da and the incredible KILLY.
Which is
How
amazing.
cool is that?
It's so cool.
That just adds like even more fire to
Icing
it.
on the cake.
Yeah, no
absolutely.
kidding.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, it's a darkish alt pop type of song, but with a really cool chill vibe to it.
Beauty. Guys, one more thing we have to do. And that's wish Cassiøpeia an official happy birthday. And because Tim Hortons wasn't making donuts at this time, we've got you a nice chocolate muffin. So happy birthday!
Blow out the candle quick before the sprinklers go off.
Here we go. So you have to blow out the candle for at least a little bit of good luck before we play this song.
Honestly, this is what I always order at Tim's.
Really?
100%. It's
With the
Timbits
candle?
Or Timbits. No, not with the candle. I
right.
should though.
So before we play the song, let's blow it out. We won't ask what your wish was because that's bad luck. And here's Better now. Or here's Better, excuse me. Not Better now. Thank you so much for coming. You were amazing. Scott, thanks for your time this morning. Best of luck to you. We were so excited to see you guys around in the next 6 weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun.